Stranger Things. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past year, you've probably heard of it. People fell in love with this Netflix throwback to early Spielberg. Sure, the kids are cute and the story is compelling, but the one unique aspect of the show that critics absolutely raved about was its musical score. Kyle Dixon and Michael Stein created that music, not with traditional instruments, but by using something called a digital audio workstation. If what you're hearing intrigues you, stick around and I'll introduce you to this amazing creative technology in Who Let the DAW Out? So, what exactly is a DAW? Well, obviously, the best place to get completely accurate information that just can't be wrong is Wikipedia. And there's no one better to read you that information about digital audio than my good friend Stephen Hawking.
A digital audio workstation, or DAW, is an electronic device or computer software application for recording, editing, and producing audio files, such as songs, musical pieces, human speech, or sound effects.
Digital audio workstations have been around a long time. In fact, you may have even run into one. GarageBand is a low-end DAW. If you have an Apple device, you can pick it up for $5. But to truly get a full-featured DAW, most people spend more money. A lot more money. Logic Pro has been around for quite a while and is one of the less expensive products. But true musicians and sound engineers use something more like Ableton, which costs about $750 for the full version, or the much revered FL Studio, which will run you about $900 to get everything you need. That would seem to leave poor schmucks like you and me out of luck. Fortunately, something awesome lives out there on the web. Glorious open source software. Open source software packages are free alternatives to expensive commercial products. Hopefully you're familiar with a few of these full-featured free programs. There's GIMP, which is a free, much-loved alternative to Adobe Photoshop. And for years, people who could not afford Microsoft Office have been using the free, full-featured LibreOffice. Artists, animators, and game developers have fallen in love with other awesome open source software such as Inkscape and Blender. But what's a budding, penniless musician or audio engineer to do? Fortunately, open source comes to the rescue again with LMMS. So what exactly is this LMMS? Well, instead of trying to explain it myself, I'll let the hardworking folks at LMMS introduce you to their product. Wow, that was a lot of confusing looking stuff there. Don't let that scare you. The most important thing to remember is that age-old wisdom, emblazoned on the cover of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Don't panic. It's easier than you think. Even though LMMS is robust, the interface is simple and intuitive. When you open LMMS, this is what you see. And by using just a few simple tools, you can build an intriguing song. In no time, you'll be making your own music. Thousands of people already are, and those people just love posting them onto the internet for others to enjoy. Here are a few samples I grabbed from the large collection that's out there. This first sample comes from a song called Uber Trance. It was made by YouTuber Zastelin. Risa Boy created this somber piece. It's titled Very Soft Piano Rap Hip Hop Beat. It might not be the best title in the world, but at least I guess you can say it's descriptive. It's simply titled Drum and Bass Music in LMMS. It was composed by Chestnut Jam. Here is Bass by Nicholas Allen. And here's some interesting mood music. It is called Rapere ad Corum and was created by YouTuber Camus780. Instead of creating new music, many people prefer instead to put a new spin on an existing song. Here's one of my favorite LMS covers. You may recognize it. It's from Toby Fox's hit indie game Undertale. It's called Megalovania. This particular version was arranged by Glitched Being. Basically, if you can hear it in your head, you can make it an LMMS. Unfortunately, being able to do that doesn't necessarily generate a masterpiece. And for an example of just that kind of non-masterpiece, I leave you with a title song I quickly threw together for this course.
Let the DAW out! Let the DAW out!